Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dread Time Stories. I'm your host, Dr. Phobia, and tonight we take a look into the world of micropastas. Before we begin this story, all I have to say is there are some things in this world you're better off not hearing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a trip to the cemetery. On an early, dim-lit morning, an elderly woman rested her hand atop a gravestone. Henry Blackwood, 1938 to 2004. She rested the flowers on it and wept, something she didn't usually do. She always made sure to bring something of Henry's when she made her annual visit to his grave. Her memory wasn't what it used to be, and her brain needed a little help to get it jogged. She brought something he hated, his hearing aids. She remembered wistfully how he never used them, always insisting that he had excellent hearing despite the TV's volume being up so high. Now all she wanted was his return to her loving embrace. Oh, Henry. She fell to her knees and looked to the sky. How I wish you'd come back to me. Up in the sky, and through her blurred, teary vision, she saw a red star. It was faint, but she heard a chuckle, and the star flashed to match it, and then it disappeared with the rising sun. She wiped her tears away. Strange. Was that a product of her imagination? She stood up and surveyed the area, but saw nothing. It seemed like the moment was merely nothing more but an old senile woman's imagination. As she smiled at her silly old self, a question came to her that felt like a dark part of a realization. Could the battery in the hearing aid still work? She attached it to her best ear and turned it on. She could hear the rustling of crow feathers in a nearby tree. It probably still worked due to her husband's lack of commitment to use it. Then she swallowed hard. She rested her ear against the ground above his grave. Her mouth dropped in horror as she heard scratching, shuffling, and a familiar voice bellowing out a horrifying scream. Like I said before, some things in life just aren't worth hearing. In closing, look under the bed, check the closet, and sleep with the light on. The life you save may very well be your own. Good night, everyone.